Now, if you're not feeling confident or you just need an extra boost, you could maybe reach for medication, but instead you could trick your body into feeling better in just a couple of minutes. We're about to get a demonstration on that from psychotherapist Noah Belling. Let's welcome her to Studio 10. Noah, good morning. Now, I used to Noah Belling, as in myself, but we're not related, are we?
No, we are not related.
I can't believe, because it's such an uncommon surname.
I also thought a big coincidence.
Yeah, anyway, moving on.
Yes.
Now, you're talking about how we can just change our whole mindset just by a couple of exercises. Take us through that.
That's right. So our bodies and minds work really closely together. For example, if you were to try, when you feel down, your body slumps. But what is not so obvious is that when you slump, your body, your mind will also feel down. Just give it a go.
Okay.
Slouch your posture.
Yeah.
Do you think you could feel happy, positive when you are standing like this?
But sometimes I slouch when I'm relaxed.
It might be relaxed, but there's a connotation of feeling down or maybe feeling tired. And what happens when you are actually emotional or feeling stressed, we tend to have stress hormones running through us, and we also tend to have limited access to our brain's ability to think clearly, rationally, creatively. I remember a story from earlier where there was a woman snapping at a flight attendant. Yeah, that would be the stress that we're holding in our bodies that can make us just irritable and grumpy. And a simple act like righting our posture can change our minds to be open, clearer, give us better access to the parts of our brain that are rational, logical.
Oh, that's not fun.
That can help us. Yeah.
Well, it's really hard because I know when I'm at my computer and you've been there too long, you're like, and then if I'm like, and then all of a sudden I'm like, okay, let's do this.
Yeah.
You know, is that an example, kind of?
It gives you a sense that you can face what's in front of you better. Even if you still are feeling down, even if you are feeling tired, it's a sense, I can do this. A little bit more.
What are some other power poses that would make me more authoritative to people?
This one.
Superman?
Harvard researcher shows us that holding this position for just 2 minutes, I actually find that even less, give it a go.
Really?
Increases testosterone, which is your confidence hormone, decreases cortisol, which is your anxiety.
You look like an angry mom.
Exactly.
You're like, you kids.
There's a time and a place. So you don't always want to go, this can be quite confrontational.
Okay.
You don't want to go into a confrontation like this because that's not going to work very well. But if you're a little bit shy and you want to prepare for an interview or you've got a confronting conversation, yes, stand in this pose and then let your arms go and carry it with you in your posture.
Hang on a second. What's this?
Now that's where we're starting to loosen up.
That's a washing machine.
Oh.
But hey, there's nothing more powerful than a washing machine. Anyway, sorry, I digress. I'm sorry.
Richard was mentioning before, some of us, sometimes you can do a more of a relaxed pose like that.
Yes.
Which isn't super aggressive, but this one sometimes can be aggressive and closed. Would you say that?
I would say that this would indicate a guardedness. From my point of view, from a psychological perspective, there's always a personal story behind that.
Ah.
Yes, so it's more, what does it mean for you? You're probably either self-protecting or wanting, I'd say it's a self-protective kind of pose.
Gosh. Okay, and smiling.
Yeah, what's this thing? Because I know, I'm just a smiley person, and I know sometimes when I feel I'm not smiling, I have that resting, not pleasant face, like, and so I'll put on a smile, and immediately I feel better. Is that the case?
Whether you are smiling because someone has made you smile, or whether you are smiling because you have decided to smile, the same feel-good hormones cascade through you. The exact same. They can measure this now. They can measure this. You can fake a smile. It's called faking it till you make it. Yes. But you've got
not that one, though.
You've got to allow it to be some kind of, like, intend it to want to work. Because you can really put on a... But when you try to really smile,
no, that's nice.
Smile.
That other one was like, oh, the Grim Reaper's coming for you.
But, you know, anyway, even so, your body is still going to probably be tricked and start to feel a little bit better, even if you just feel like you're being silly.
Right. And then also, it does something to yourself when you smile and have a smile, and then it will have a chemical reaction in the person that's seeing you as well.
Yes.
Do you constantly get amazed about the, I know we often talk about it, it's a cliche, but the power of the mind?
Yes, absolutely.
That you can overcome really anything, it's about the mind.
And from my perspective, especially as represented in my new book, The Mindful Body, it's all about how our body gives us such a tangible touchstone for shifting how we feel. So we don't always need to be able to talk ourselves out of feeling down or talk ourselves into feeling inspired or uplifted. We might also be able to just shift our posture to shift our minds, and it can work in a matter of seconds and can be tracked in terms of tilting us from stress hormones to feel-good hormones, can open our brains, our minds to think more clearly in order to face whatever we face, whatever challenges.
So if we're going to a situation, a job interview or a very stressful situation, what are some of the quick tips that you would recommend that how you can completely change your mindset if you're very anxious or stressed about it?
If you're anxious, place your hand on your chest.
Oh.
And just take a few breaths. This one can indicate self-compassion and going, you know what, I'm really stressed. And it can calm and quiet. It's really soothing for anxiety. If you are needing a confidence boost, then use your hands on your hips. But if you're feeling self-conscious, you don't want to do that, you can even just breathe into your chest. Inflate your chest. It's almost like this idea of making yourself a bit bigger, even for a few moments.
Opening the chest, because that really is a powerful position.
Absolutely.
I love it. That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Just
Let's see your fake smile again. I love it.
It'll work, though.
It works.
No, you can't help. Well, you see, that's the point. It's starting to work from the bottom up.
And Noah's book, The Mindful Body, is out now. Great advice. Thank you very much for joining us this morning, Noah.
Thank you so much.
Wonderful. And where can we get that book?
From all good bookstores, from online like Booktopia, or from Rockpool Publishing.
Aces.
Well done.
Yes.
Thank you again for joining us.
Thank
Now,
you.
ahead this morning, one couple's international